Alright, welcome back everybody. My name is Atris and today we're playing Starcraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today we're playing against another Protoss player named Chalongsak on Lairlight Crest. Anyway, let's go ahead and get stuck in. And this is a bit of a different one, simply because my entire build was completely reactionary to what my opponent did. Now I am gonna go, basic opener for me at least. I'm gonna go 13 pylon, and I'm gonna go into a Nexus first. Into I'm thinking, I'm not really sure right now. I'm thinking more probably like DTs or Blink Stalker or something like that. But you'll see here in a wee bit, this is actually one of the games from a tournament I played a couple of days ago. But it was different. But I noticed that, that I've got a probe scout, so I know that he's either right below me or right beside me. But it doesn't really matter. He just goes in, he's just scouting a wee bit, and I'm not going to scout until until a minute or so, because I want to drop my Nexus first. Drop that at 17, just like normal. And I'm just running around, just checking for some cheese for this tournament. I've seen quite a few people cheese, and I've sort of blocked it and that. So I'm just doing that. Dropping a 17 gateway as well, and I'm gonna start my probe production again. I'm sending a probe out now to go scout to try and find my opponent. I'm guessing he's below me because of how fast he came in, and we're just gonna we're gonna see what he can do, or see what he's got, and see what I can do. I notice his probe comes in again, so I'm expecting cheese at this point. Now, if you were watching the production tab, that is the first thing he made was a forge. So, I mean, obviously I don't know that in game, but I'm pretty worried about it. And I pull off my probes into gas, and I put one too many in there. I don't know if you noticed that, but also drop my something. I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, I drop a cybernetics core at 18 and 2 gateways at 18. I've got my second assimilator down and the defensive pylon. I haven't gone to look at what I scouted, simply because I believe it looks like he killed me down there, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. But just trying to get this base fully saturated. That's all I saw, so I'm guessing it's obviously just a gateway, cybernetics core, pretty basic opener, and working on getting my bases fully saturated at this point. Now, that was weird to me in that, especially after watching the replay, and I saw that that he didn't make a forge, that he wasn't cannon rushing me. But he has made a zealot already, and he's trying to get that out. And I don't have anything. I don't even have my mothership core out at this point. But she is in the queue, and I should have just pushed her to the front. But I do have a stalker being made. I've got my warp gate coming out, and just constant probes.
Under attack.
And you can see that he's actually got a second zealot already out on his way, and he just showed up. So he's got 2 zealots, and he's going to try and take out my second base at the 3-minute mark. Which, I mean, if it works, it works. There's no. If it works, it's not bad. It's not a bad idea if it works. So I've got my stalker out. I've got my mothership core just about done. So I'm going to go try and defend, and before he gets another 3 or 4. Zealots down here, which is a good idea. You make the zealots and you move them over into your opponent's base. If you can get a zealot out in a minute, that's definitely more than I'll have in a minute for sure. But I'm just sort of trying to kite him with my stalker, and try and take these guys out before they take out my Nexus, because that would really suck if they took out my Nexus. But I've got 2 stalkers and a zealot and my mothership core. I'm going to drop 2 defensive pylons, and now his mothership core comes over. But mothership cores are quite squishy, so I'm not worried about that. But she's going to stay here, so I'm going to take her out. He was really 20 life is all that was left on my Nexus, so I'm pretty happy about being able to hold that. I mean, I had plenty of minerals to rebuild it, but I really didn't want to lose that this early in the game. Have to drop 800 minerals for a second base. But I've got plenty of defense. I've got photon overcharge available now, and my warp gate's almost done. I'm dropping a 4th gate, and fully saturating my bases because I'm going to start. He's got an adept right there. He's going to try and do some aggression, but I'm going to send my zealot down there to try and see what I can see down there again. Changing all of them to gateways, and this is where I'm feeling kind of a wee bit overwhelmed, I guess. Just because it was just so different what I normally do, or it's definitely not the norm as far as opponents go. I don't normally see this. I do see that he's just dropping a 2nd base, and he's got 2 defensive pylons there, and I'm wanting to stop this. So I grab my army and I A move down to sort of try and contest this 2nd base, just like he did with mine. I'm going to keep warping in 3 stalkers, and going to have my mothership core there to defend. I've got 3 pylons there to sort of take everything out, but he's going to give me his mothership core again, which is fine with me. I'll gladly take that. It's a free kill, but I'm not going to worry about that just now. I want to get up into his base and see what he's got, and try and do as much aggression as I can. So I take out that, and I notice he's got a Void Ray, so that's obviously what he's going for, is Void Ray aggression. I don't have Twilight Council, so I don't have Blink, and this is 6 minutes in, so I really should. But I know where he's going, so I'm just going to warp in another few Stalkers. I've got 6 Stalkers versus 1 Void Ray. That's not a worry for me at all. I'm going to drop 2 more gateways, 2 more pylons, so I don't get supply blocked. And as you can see from the... I guess he came in and he fired and then he ran away. I'm not sure, because I didn't see him. But you can see from the supply count that I'm way ahead. But he's dropping just a crazy amount of cannons. But cannons are only as strong as the pylons around them. So I'm just going to go in and sort of mop him up with 5 stalkers. My stalkers at home are going to sit there for a wee bit, and I'm moving them now to sort of press this. Because if he's only on his 2nd base, and that's all he had was those 2 zealots, and he just dropped 1,500 minerals worth of cannon, so I know he's not got any money. I see that he's not going into the Vespine gas or anything. So I'm just trying to do as much damage as I can with these 5 stalkers. And another point is that he's no pushing back as far as his own units. He's just sort of there, just letting me shoot him and kill him. But 7.5 minutes in, and I've got 10 stalkers, and I just wiped the floor with him. But it was definitely a weird game, and he quits. He doesn't GG out or anything. You'll notice we didn't say good luck, have fun. I did it a couple of times in the tournament, and nobody else said good luck. So I don't know if that's kind of a thing you do in tournaments. You don't say good luck to your opponent. So I just didn't for these last couple of games. But I just keep playing just to sort of waste all my minerals. You'll notice that I was flooding pretty bad, so I just dropped another, I think, like seven gateways or whatever. But it was definitely an interesting game, and I had plenty of stalkers. It was just a mass no blink stalker build, and I had fun playing it. And I'll upload it, and I can give you the build order down below like normal, but it certainly won't help simply because it's just such a unique sort of game. Definitely the whole point is to, if you see stuff like that, definitely go and push. Try a little bit of aggression. Try and poke and prod and see what they're doing, and see if you can get an advantage. If you see an advantage, certainly take it. Because with 5 stalkers, I took out his whole base. And but that's all I've got for today. I'll have the build order down below. If you like it, click that like button, share it, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.